other runners have caught up with her. Their efforts come to now not about, since a final burst of speed from Emi leaves them at least a half second behind. Mrs. Ibarasaki whoops and shouts, applauding widely, and generally looking like any other parent cheering on their child. Emi bounds off the track, looking pleased with herself. I cheer right along with the rest of them. The announcer, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results.
I think she's gotten faster since the last time.
That was incredible. Mrs. Ibarasaki grins proudly.
Amy's a heck of a runner.
We fall silent as the next event is being prepared. I'm surprised to see Emi striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emi's mother nods.
Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. It's a lot of running, but Emi can handle it.
From the looks of things, she's right. Emi doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run the previous event at all. If not for the sweat visible on her shirt, you'd never known. Which event is this?
It's a 200-meter dash. She'll do this once 100 meter and the relay.
I see. Once again the pistol sounds and once again Emi flies off the block.
Amoklauf!
A thumping sound draws my attention away from the wrist. Damit macht man keine Spitzen.
Nee, Pistole und...
Nein! Emi, was tust du da?
Also sie läuft auf...
It's Rin's food. She seems completely absorbed in her race. Emi's mother cheers again and I assume that the race is over. Sprints doesn't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your food.
Hmm?
Your food was bouncing on the bleachers.
Oh.
You seem pretty into this stuff, I'm surprised. Rin looks at me squizzically. Was ist das für ein Wort?
Quizzically?
Squizzically?
Why wouldn't I be?
No reason, I just thought stuff like sports wouldn't interest you.
I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emi, not the sport.
I don't follow.
Emi's is the most Emi's when she runs. Also, you don't get to see Emi at her Emiest every often. But here, you can see.
She directs my attention towards the track again, where the 100-meter dash is about to start. I watch Emi closely. As she gets onto the starter's block, her whole body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells everyone to get set, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Her mouth curls upward in what could be a grin and could be a growl. When the pistols go off, it's as if she's been unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the starter's pistol dispelled the illusion of motionlessness sogar. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emi. As soon as they crossed the finish line, the fierce look was replaced by her normal grin. The conquering general returning to his farm. Amazing. She's really amazing. I've never seen anyone move that fast.
Well, well, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Amy's prowess all came from her father's side.
At the mention of Emi's father, Mrs. Ibarasaki looks wistful, almost sad.
He got her into running, you know?
Yeah, she told me. I'm uncertain as whether or not it would be rude of me to ask after Emi's father. But after that look on her face a few days ago, I feel compelled to ask. Where is her father now? if I might ask. Amy's mother hesitates, clearly not willing to answer the questions, but at the same time not wishing to appear rude.
He isn't around anymore.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Amy just seemed a little sad when she mentioned him earlier.
That's not surprising, considering.
Hmm?
We were very close.
I see. A beeping noise suddenly emanates from Mrs. Ibarazaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it.
Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. I've got to go meet up with a friend of mine.
Oh, die steht also auf kleine Jungs. Ja.
Obwohl.
Obwohl,
Jetzt
ja.
wird doch noch ein Kommentar eingefallen.
Ja, ja.
Sie ist ja nicht bei der Kirche, also daher.
Ja, stimmt. Also, würde sie jetzt beim Vatikan arbeiten?
Ja, dann.
Dann wäre es ein klarer Fall, aber so?
Ja, so.
Wir
Ja.
wissen es nicht.
Ne? Will you tell Amy I'm very proud of her and that I'll call her later tonight?
Of course. Vielleicht steht sie auch auf ihre Tochter.
Ja, das ist normal. Das ist nicht so schlimm.
Juri.
Okay.
Of course. Of course, of course. I'll admit that's zone out for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay is about to begin, but when I look, I can't find. I thought that Amy would be running the relay.
She wants anchor. So she won't be running for a while yet.
Ah.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Amy, at her earliest.
Maybe.
Maybe this time.
The race begins and I cheer Amy's teammates along as they pass the baton. Finally, I see Amy sprinting onto the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. She look of determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Amy at her amiest, I suppose. But when, as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Wynn inhales shapely and actually looks concerned of a second.
Oh, Amy.
Did she hurt herself, do you think?
You noticed this too? It must be bad.
She frowns as if deciding on the next course of action. Eventually that proves to be too tiresome and she shrugs again.
Well, let's go down. Got to crown the victor. See if you can find the lower branch.
That's not going to be easy. Ren shrugs.
At least we tried.
Well, that we didn't really try all that hard. Or at all, but hey, whatever. Amy is surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Ren seems to be waiting for Amy to notice that she arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave Amy over. Mit den Armen, weißt du?
Ja.
Welle. Then again, I'm not sure that Amy would do such a thing even if she had arms. It doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself or to emote beyond struggling. Either way, I am not willing to wait, so I wave to Amy, who looks up and grins happily at me, or us.
Hey, you showed up. Guess Wynn owes me money, We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but he so didn't find it. One.
Hey, Nifa, did you?
It wasn't my job to look.
When did we assign jobs?
When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up.
I shrug. Guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Ooh. Seems it's my fault after all, Amy. Emi laughs at Rin and me.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll make it up to me somehow. Somehow.
Oh, sure.
Good. So how'd I look?
I stopped myself from blurting out beautiful or amazing and set it for the substantially safer, very impressive. Emi seems pleased with the assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seemed like it would take away from her thoughts somehow.
Great to hear. I was worried it looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess I'd fine.
Actually, I noticed. Rin kicks me and keeps me from finishing my sentence.
What was it all about? He noticed it at the end.
Emi is a she-male. He noticed it.
No.
In the end. Und Misha kommt so rein. Ich auch, ich auch.
Ja. Jetzt hast du es doch gesagt.
Das habe ich doch gesagt.
That's no good. Guess the nurse will look. Nurse. Guess the nurse will look at it for me later.
There's a carelessness in her voice, as if it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly notice a slight twitch on her face. Like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. It's then that I notice her breathing is a little shallow, too. I guess she really is hurt. She must notice my concern because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder.
Hey, you look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running, it's all. And come on, a little pain isn't going to stop me.
It's going to kill you! Oh no! Emi grins, and for a moment she looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful.
Hasn't yet.
Well, then I guess I shouldn't worry, huh?
Damn right. I'm Emi Ibarasaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything.
Anything. I can kill everyone on the planet. Impressive. Emi giggles and then seems to remember something.
Oh, before I... mal ganz kurz. So. Oh, before I forget.
Here's a song from Slipknot. Who is called so. Müsste sie jetzt sagen. Naja. Weil sie ja Metal hört. Siehst du es nicht mit ihren Zöpfen?
Headbanging. Du sagst jetzt, ja. Ren and I are going to do something next Sunday as a pros track meet celebration. You should come along. Normally we do it the day after, but since the track meet was on a Sunday, I've got homework and class and all that stuff to take care of. Plus our morning run, of course.
Right, of course. Oh right, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight.
I thought I saw her in the stands.
See you later, alligator.
Hell yeah, Schnabeltier. I'm glad she made it. She made it.
She mailed it. Was hat sie verschickt per Mail? She mailed it.
Nein, She-Mail.
Ich weiß, aber
so, okay.
Ja, ich wollte es doch noch auf eine gute Art und Weise.
Ja, das meinte ich, so meinte ich das auch, ja.
So meintest du das ja auch?
Ja, natürlich. Used to be my dad who showed up to my meets, but mom's done a pretty good job.
Ich weiß jetzt, was mit ihrem Vater ist, weißt du? Sie ist traurig, weil ihre Mutter gleichzeitig ihr Vater ist.
Und ihr Vater ist gar nicht ihr Vater, sondern seine Mutter, ihre Mutter. Angeblich hat er sich selbst geschwängert, und zwar mit einer Bockwurst.
Oh ja.
Yeah.
Zwar mit einer Beinprothese. She shivers slightly and I realize that she's still all sweetie. A breeze has started to blow too. I'm not cold at all and I've got my jacket with me, so without a word I throw it around her shoulders. Head and Shoulders. Es gibt natürlich noch andere Produkte.
Viele andere gute
Produkte. Emi